debutant writer Anirudh Bharadwaj and three of his friends established a publishing house, Viprenza, after a massive search for a publisher. The author Anirudh penned his emotions in his first book, In Pain, and launched it in November. He proved his determination by narrating the aspects of love, trust, and fate in the book In Pain. In an exclusive interview with Mango News, Anirudh Bharadwaj and one of his team members, Sriseshu, shared a few candid moments about the book and their personal opinions on love.
It's quite difficult than you expect.
Really, it's not that easy to think it's not than implementation, because anybody can think that we can start a company and we can publish a book and we can write a book, but coming to the part of implementation, they need and they are supposed to face a lot of problems. Taking ourselves, we approached many publishers to get our book published, and we were demanded a lot of money. As he is a debutant writer, they wouldn't take such risk in publishing his book and ruining their reputation. So, but we have confidence in this because they don't know what is the story and how the people may react to that. So, one fine morning we both together and thought, how can we publish our book? And then a spark arose in our minds to start a company. But then onwards, we started how to publish it, how to start up a company. And our first question is, what is a company? That's it. What is a company? By our own. Owning a company is the definition, what we want to know, and we want to make it purely legal. That means we don't like to wet any stupid hands in making this implemented. And if somebody comes and asks us, give me 50,000 and I will make your registration by the evening, we are not ready, and we can wait for 15 days also, and we can make it for only 1500 rupees, and we can register our company in the sub-register office, everything. And as an instance, well, we can find in our present society only our Prime Minister Narendra Modi saying make in India, make in India. It's nothing but following the rules and encouraging our products ethically and legally. So we follow that very strictly.
For me, even like I had what might be like a misconception or else something like a belief, but until and unless I complete the project, I don't express it to anyone else. So from my childhood, I used to have this kind of belief. Whenever I used to express that I want to be this, I want to do this, it never happened. So I just until unless I complete it, I won't share it with anyone. So until I completed this story, I didn't tell anyone. I didn't share this story with anyone, except I just shared the storyline with Seshu and some of my very close friends. And after that, when after I finished the story, I shared it with my friends and even my parents. I never thought being a middle class family, conservative family, definitely they'll be afraid of this. What kind he's doing, what he's doing these days, or who is making him he's in wrong steps, he's in the wrong way. So I thought it's not that easy to share with my parents. So first of all, I screwed up with my placements. I just left them aside, and I was strictly with this project because I started this and I should complete it at any cost. Even if it takes my life, it doesn't matter, but I should complete this project, at least this project. Actually, we have initiated a minimum of 9 to 8 projects actually, but they were stopped. So I didn't want to finish. I didn't want to stop this training course. So I said my parents, and we had very quarrels, and we used to have night sitting. Then they used to counsel me, what's happening with you, what's going wrong. And but finally again, when we shared a complete plan of nearly 5 to 10 years. So now they are ready. Okay, you are not in wrong way. So they finally supported us.
Actually, they found that we are very stubborn in our thoughts in publishing a company, and both in our homes, in our home and in Anjit's home, mainly in like he said, mainly in middle class family, they are very afraid of starting up a business. That too, a publishing company don't know what will happen and don't know whether the sales will go
No
up or
one of
not.
us have experience in this.
First
So
of all,
like-
we are BTech students, not marketing MBA students, to start up a company and make the market over it. And
That's all it went. Again, I'm saying I'm not that big to define love.
But you did.
Mainly, I tried to do that. I mean, even in a summary, you can read that. Even in the backside of the book, you will be having, does it ever suffice? So a lot since time immemorial has said about love, does it ever suffice? So it is never sufficient to describe love. For one man, for person to person, it keeps on changing. For me, love is like till the end of the life. To love is till the end of the life. I just mean that thing. If you believe in love at first sight,
If we have belief in that, we can go on dive into
not
it.
just the belief. And even belief is like a metaphysics concept. When you come into dive into physics, belief, you can discuss a lot more. And you can discuss nearly around 3 to 4 hours only on the belief concept. So if you believe in love at first sight, 99% is success. If you don't believe, and if you have any doubt, single doubt in that, there may be a chance of 50.
It's just destructive.
Yeah, it affects a lot. I will be telling you one example. See, when I came across, I have visited a psychologist. Psychologist, he's very old, around 80s now. He is like, I think he's passed away recently. Sorry. So the day he said was relation. I had same question. I posed him. So he said he took one beaker with him, one glass, and he poured pure water. So he said, "This is your soul." Okay, so this is your soul. So when you fell in love, when you get into a relationship, so he added one drop of red ink, and he said that it is colorful. Okay, now your soul is colorful. Okay, and when you break up with some person, you keep on again getting this with another person. He added a blue ink again. It became light brown, and after that he said, okay, you break up with third person, you break up into another person. I mean, in relation with another person, he added green drop and completely become a black matter. This is what your soul is now. So breakups really affect a lot. As we have faced a lot of things, we even in this we came to know there are few other different publishing companies who gonna help publishing authors actually. So I just say is you might not be a part of supporting the society, but you should not distract the few ethics and few moral values of society.
And we request those reputed authors, please don't encourage those premature feelings in the students, because so many youngsters are reading your books. In intermediate, from the 10th class itself, they are reading your books. Please mind your writings. First, think what you are writing and what you are giving to the society. Just don't think that you should attract the people to your book. Just think that you should say something to the people. This is the society, and writing should be like this. Please don't degrade the value of literature, please.
Frankly speaking, like every writer, I never wanted to convey any kind of messages. What at all I wanted to say was, define yourself in the love. So if at all you mean it, just until unless you mean it, don't say it to anyone.